In this video, I'll share my first impressions of two Korean dramas, Ghost Doctor and Through the Darkness. Hi, my name is Andy, and here on Drama Fury, I share my love of dramas and help you find your next drama. We're discussing Ghost Doctor and Through the Darkness today. Let's first start with Ghost Doctor. Ghost Doctor is a TVN drama led by Rain, Kim Bum, Yui, and Song Naun. It is about a genius but arrogant doctor, Cha Young-min, who ends up in a car accident and then in a coma. As a ghost, he possesses Ko Seung-tak, a son of the hospital's chairwoman, and he is spoiled and doesn't really care about the doctor profession. He just wants to coast through in order to appease his grandfather. His grandfather wants him to be a doctor. So we have two very different characters here that are our main characters in this drama. You can watch this drama on Viki. I've seen the first two episodes, and in these first two episodes we are introduced to our main two characters and their vast differences. So we are really shown how opposite of each other they really are. We also learn a little bit about how this whole possessing works and some of its limitations. Let's go through the good and the bad of this drama. First, the good. It is really funny. I laughed out loud many times throughout the drama, and I think, it is a comedy, so it should be funny, but sometimes the humor of the drama might not resonate with us. So in this case, I do find it quite funny. I really like Rain and Kim Bum's characters' interactions. It's really funny to watch them because of how different they are. I really like Son Naun and Yui's characters. We don't see much of, both of them are there in the first two episodes, but we don't really see that much from Yui's perspective. Her character's perspective. We just see how Cha Young-min sees her, really. We have a few moments with her, but I'm excited to see more of the female characters as well because I really like them. Now the bad. I find Kim Bum's character extremely annoying, and I don't know if it is the character's fault or is it Kim Bum's acting that is throwing me off. The character is supposed to be very spoiled and just not care about anything, but I just can't relate to a character like that. As someone who worries about everything and everyone, I just can't understand how someone can be so irresponsible at a place where people can die. So his character annoys the hell out of me, and I am so behind Cha Young-min when he is yelling at him and telling him that he is completely useless and stuff like that. So, both men have to have some growing to do. That's why we are gonna hopefully see the character arcs. So for Cha Young-min, I think he needs to tone down his arrogance and he needs to become more humble and more humane, while I assume that Ko Seung-tak is going to become, he's gonna start caring a little bit more. He's gonna step up to the plate. At least that's what I hope, because if that doesn't happen, then I am going to strangle his character in my mind. I'm also worried that the whole possessing thing is going to get old really quickly. We already have two cases of possessing happening in the first two episodes, and I don't know how often it's going to happen, how long it's going to last. Maybe later it's going to be a bit longer, I don't know, but I am worried that it's going to get old. So I wonder how the drama is going to tackle this issue and how they're going to make sure that it doesn't get old. Overall, I had fun during the first two episodes, but I'm not 100% sure that I'll continue the drama. We'll see. Through the Darkness is an SBS drama about Korea's first criminal profiler. It is based on a book co-written by Korea's real first criminal profiler, and that book depicts his field experiences. It is led by Kim Nam-gil, Jin Sung-gyu, and Kim So-jin. You can watch the drama on Cocoa and Viki. I've seen the first 3 episodes, and there's actually a little bit of a funny story of how that happened. So I was watching what I thought was the second episode, and I was already like, yeah, this episode is kind of weirdly edited? Why are they repeating half of the first episode and then just kind of weirdly jumping forward? And then I realized I was watching a special. So keep that in mind when you're watching this drama, that if you're not manually selecting episodes, very likely you're gonna also end up watching the special after the first episode. I don't recommend it because, as I said, it does repeat a lot of the first episode, and then it actually shows the storyline for the second and the third episode. So that's why I had to watch the third episode as well, because they introduced a new case and I just had to see at least a little bit of how it ended up evolving, I guess. In the first two episodes, we see how the team of the criminal profilers was formed and they solved the first case. And then in the third episode, we're starting a new case. So I wonder if maybe every two episodes we're going to get a new case. So the good from the drama, there's actually a lot of it. I really like this drama. It is very intriguing. So I am very interested in what makes people tick, so it is very fascinating for me to watch this drama. I really like the characters, especially Kim Nam-gil's character. He is kind of hard to figure out, but is very, righteous and wants to get to the truth. Also, Kim So-jin's character is really interesting. I really like her. She is very, fierce as the only woman among the men at the station. And at first, she is kind of, unapproachable and doesn't want anyone to interfere with her and her work. But once she hits a wall, she is willing to accept help. There were some really funny moments to break the gruesomeness of crimes. I didn't expect that, but there were a few moments where I actually laughed out loud. So it was a nice surprise. There is no unnecessary violence or gore. I really don't like when there is violence or gore just for the shock value. So here I think there is some, but it is only enough to illustrate the crime, I guess, and what they're doing, but it's not there to kind of sensationalize the crimes. So I really appreciate that. And maybe it's a little bit weird that I say this, but the third episode really hit me hard because the victim is a child, and I'm putting that under good because it made me emotionally involved in the storyline, and I'm always here for that. I honestly don't have anything that I didn't like so far. I find the drama really interesting, and the only reason I didn't watch the fourth episode is because I ran out of time. I recommend this drama to really anyone. Unless you don't like crime in your drama, then obviously you're not gonna like it. But if you don't mind it, or if you like crime, then I find this drama really, really interesting. Are you interested in watching any of these two dramas? You can watch more of my first impressions here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!